The state of California funded the genocide of Native Americans. Survivors were forced to convert to Christianity. In the book, An American Genocide, The United States and the California Indian Catastrophe, 1846-1873, the author, Benjamin Madley, uncovers the California state-sponsored genocide of the American Indian population. It was state-sponsored genocide. The state of California funded the genocide of Native Americans, with the equivalent of nearly $78 million today. In California and throughout the United States, Native Americans were forced to convert to Christianity. The History Channel admits that critics say the Spanish mission system forced Native Americans into slavery and prostitution, and the missions were concentration camps. Prior to the California missions, there were about 300,000 Native Americans living in California. By 1834, it is believed there were only about 20,000 remaining, and the Christian mission land and buildings eventually intended to be given back to the natives ended up in the hands of others. There was no redress of these injustices. The natives were slaughtered. American Indian eyewitnesses, if they survived, could not testify against whites in a court of law. California stole these lands by genocide. It was mass murder, genocide, and yet California never gave these lands back to the Native Americans to whom they belong. There's a forgotten genocide, right here in America. Millions of Native Americans were murdered on their native lands. It was genocide. This is Rome. Rome conquers, massacres, and enslaves. Rome is still here, and the killing continues. Mexicans are dying on the border every day. The scriptures say, woe to those who write the scripture with their own hands, and then say, this is from God, that they may exchange it for a little price. Your men shall fall by the sword, and your mighty in the war, and your city gates shall lament and mourn, and your city, being desolate, shall sit upon the ground. This is April Schulthies, using the computer to generate this message. Why am I generating this message? There is a hidden euthanasia, a silent genocide, just to amuse or please immoral people. This is April Schulthies, and they tried to put me down. I'm a virgin. It's not really on purpose. I'm just not married, so they tried to put me down. You could be put down, too, and you may never even see it coming. This is April Schulthies. Native America is a covenant land, given by the Lord to his covenant people for a perpetual possession. The forgotten genocide of Native Americans on the American continent was not forgotten by God, was not forgotten by God. This is April Schulthies. This is Rome. You could be in the Roman arena and not even know it. The victim of a secret reality show. What happens if you, as a Christian, love God and try to live the golden rule instead of participating in the violence of Rome? They will kill you. In societies that consider themselves Christian, you are surrounded by Rome. Christianity makes you worship a trinity. That's three, not one. In fact, a triumvirate, a Roman triumvirate. Rome crucified Christ. It didn't convert to Christianity. Rome conquers. It does not convert. Rome is into violence and genocide. You'll die, easy kill, and Rome will be highly entertained. This is April Schulthies. In the book, The Seventh Sense, The Secrets of Remote Viewing as Told by a Psychic Spy for the U.S. Military, by Lynn Buchanan, the author admits that the CIA was using controlled remote viewing, acronym CRV, on targets. CRV makes it possible for them to see and know what targets are doing from a distance, and even control the target's thoughts and actions. When caught, the CIA claimed it declassified and discontinued the program, but it really just changed the name from Centerlane to Sunstreak and continued operations in secret. The military is using the science of the mind against you. You are not free in America. This is Rome. You are not safe.